Oh, what is going on, my fellow sea students? It's your boy K-norr back with another video. Today we are doing a Dead by Daylight tier list, but this time the little twist on it, instead of saying what killer is the most OP and shit like that, we are actually doing which killer we see the most when we play as Survivor. I have a little predictions with my friends every time I play, like, hey, guess the killer, and most of the time it's gonna be the killer. That we guess because we get the same killer every match. So I figured might as well do this tier list just for shits and giggles because I haven't done a tier list in God knows how long. Now, let's go over the tier list rules. So we have every match pretty much we always run into them. That's obvious. Every other match, that's the little breather. That's from every match we find those killers, we get a different killer, which is nice. We got once in a while. This is every other match. Oh, these 5 killers we get. You know what I mean? The once in a while is the break from all that. I rarely see them, so it's hard to count them. And never see, I've never fought up against them besides one or two other times, and it's very sad because there's a lot of killers in this game, but the killers tend to play the same 5 killers, which is just kind of ass when you play as a survivor. Thankfully, I'm a killer main and not a survivor main, but let's just jump on into it. So first off, we're gonna start with Trapper. Trapper is once in a while. So I run into Trapper. Me and my boys, we run into Trapper every once in a while. Every now and again we run into him. It's not every other match, but once in a while we'll run into him. Um, yeah, pretty much it. Wraith is the next one. He is every other match. We pretty much run into him every single match, every time. I shit you not, I have ran into Wraith. I'm debating on putting him in every match because yeah, fuck it, he's in every match. He's pretty much in almost every match I play lately. I don't know why. I don't know if Wraith got buffed or what, but it's very annoying to fight because it's just like the same killers over and over again. Next, we got Hillbilly. Hillbilly is I barely see him. I never really see Hillbilly. I fought him like 4 or 5 times, and it's just like, wow, I want to fight him more. But they nerfed him to living shit, so I don't blame people for not being a Hillbilly main anymore, especially when you got 25 other killers who are 10 times better than him. Next is Nurse. Oh, come on. We all knew Nurse was. Everyone plays as Nurse. Come on. Everyone plays as Nurse. It's because she's good. She's so good. You know, I can't blame people for playing as her, but it's like, come on, man. Like, come on. Next up, we got Michael Myers. Michael Myers, I fucking run into Michael Myers all the time. Every single time I run into Michael Myers. It is ridiculous. I do not care for it. It is like I like Michael Myers. I like fighting him. He's not bad, but I get sick of playing the same killer, like playing as the same killer over and over again. Next up, we got Hag. Hag is like Trapper. She's once in a while. Sometimes you like her, sometimes you meet her and get her, sometimes you don't. Sometimes you hit it and you quit it, sometimes you don't. Next up, we got Doc. I rarely see Doc. I don't ever really see Doc ever. So it's like, there's not a lot of Doc mains out there. And when I do fight a Doc, he ends up beating my ass. Next up, we got the Huntress. Huntress? Once in a while I get a Huntress. It's not every other match, but once in a while I get a Huntress. Next up we got Bubba. I rarely see Bubba. I've seen him more often than I see the people who are going to be in a not seen tier list, but I do end up seeing Bubba quite often, as much as Doc at least. Never seen. I fought Freddy one time. As a Freddy main, as a Freddy and Death Slinger main, I never fought a Freddy, and I fought Death Slinger like twice. And it's kind of sad because Freddy is so fun to fight because the Dream World element is very fun and interesting, and it's bullshit. Next up, we got the Pig. I'm probably butchering these guys because I'm not going off their Dead by Daylight name, but I don't give a shit. Uh, the Pig. We fight her every once in a while. Every once in a while. It's pretty much that. With the Clown, same thing. Every once in a while. Don't ever fight her ever. The Spirit. Believe it or not, once in a while for Spirit. I never really fight Spirit. So far, we have no one in every other match. I don't know why I don't see Spirit. She's like S tier. She's like high, like she is really fucking good, and she always whoops my ass every time I see her. It's apparently Freddy's in the same tier list bracket, but I see her once in a while, and I never see Freddy ever. And I think people don't play as Freddy is because of cosmetics. I think that's a reason why, and I think Spirit, everyone plays, well, most people play Spirit is because, Spirit is Spirit. Legion. I never see Legion. I fought Legion, I think, like twice. I don't blame people for not playing Legion. Legion is so boring of a killer. It's kind of ridiculous. It's like, okay, what the fuck. Alright, next up we got the Plague. Where's the Plague going? The Plague is going once in a while again. I see the Plague, once in a while. I don't really see her too often. She's in every now and again, she's in a match. That's pretty much it. Alright, next up we got Scream or Ghostface. He is every match. I've seen people play as him all the time. It's constantly. It's fucking annoying. It is ridiculous. I will give you a hint. There are 5 killers on every match. Just to let you know. I've People play as Ghostface all the time. I literally get him almost every match. It's very annoying. All right, next up the Demogorgon. He's every other match. He is the rebreather from the every match. Actually, no, he is every match. He is the 5th one. Because lately it's been just him, and I've been just non-stop fighting him constantly, and I'm kind of sick of it. Um, Oni. I rarely see Oni. It's a shame. I rarely see Oni. I really like Oni, but I rarely see him, and it's quite upsetting. It makes it makes makes a man cry. Honestly, makes a man tear up inside. Because Oni's actually really fun to fight, and you rarely see him. All right, Deathslinger. Oh, come on. I mean, I'm kind of biased, but literally, I fight these three. I never fight ever. It's just like, what the fuck, you know what I mean? It's like I never get them. All right, next up, Pyramid Head. Pyramid Head. Every other match, every now and again, I fight him. A lot of people like him. Can't blame him. I get him more often than I get these guys. So it's like, I don't blame people for playing as him. The Blight. Lately, I used to see him all the time, but lately I haven't been seeing him quite often, but I still see him, so I'll put him once in a while. Uh, I rarely see, the twins. I rarely see them. It's kind of sad. But yeah. Trickster's every once in a while. I fight Tricksters a lot. Nemesis, lately he's been once in a while as well. Uh, Usually if it's not these 5 killers, it is Nemesis would be up here as well with them. But lately I just haven't seen people been rocking Nemesis lately, and I think that's just because my MMR got higher. And I feel like the higher your MMR, the more you're gonna see these killers. I really do see it. Next we got Pinhead. Where are we gonna put Pinhead? I would say I rarely see Pinhead. I don't see him that often. For a new killer that just came out, not a lot of people play as him, and it's kind of sad because he literally just came out, and he actually is a fun killer to fight as well. The box gimmick is kind of annoying as a survivor, but I'd rather fight him, in my opinion, than any of these 5. Like, I'm sick of fighting Wraith, Nurse, Myers, fucking Scream, and Demogorgon. It's just fucking annoying. It's irritating. It gets old after a while. You're like, oh shit, it's these 5. Okay. Nurse, I don't mind fighting Nurse, because Nurse is actually fun to fight against. But like I said, like all these killers, they're fun to fight against, but it just gets annoying after a while. The one, a lot of Demogorgon mains, man, they're kind of assholes too. They kind of like just camp the shit out of you and tunnel you all game. It's very annoying as well. I mean, but hey, you just get high MMR, you get good survivors. They know how to counteract that. Just gen rush the hell out of them. But anyway, guys, that's pretty much is going to be the end of this video. Let me know in the comments if you disagree with how you see it. Let me know who you see every match. Let me know who you never see. And yeah, I hope this brings a light to some of my things with a high MMR survivor. It's not as high as most streamers or YouTubers, but it's still really high. Yeah, but let me know if you guys what you disagree with on this tier list, what you don't disagree with. Just let me know because I'm very curious to know and have a discussion about it in my comments section below. Well, anyway, till next time, my fellow sea serpents. God damn, I can't speak today. This is your boy K-norr, and I'm signing off. Until next time. Bye.